Nasdaq is a leading provider of security exchange technology. In addition to that, it also has services for public companies as well as listing platform.
We have operations running in over 50 countries and it operates 70 exchanges. So that's part of our technology.
It is also home of 3,600 public traded companies with a combined market value of approximately over $6 trillion.
Nasdaq, as you know, is the first company that delivered the electronic trading platform in the world, actually. And so the reality is that technology is in our blood, and we look at technology at every step and every delivery we make.
If you think about how the trading technology has evolved back when we measure transaction by the seconds, by the milliseconds, now we're talking about microseconds. So all that's are enabled by technology. So the IT challenges that Nasdaq faces centers around agility, performance, and costs. We quickly realized that the traditional way of we deploy infrastructure isn't scalable enough. Nasdaq is a leading edge company. We always leverage new technology to excel and to innovate. We felt that Nutanix is the leader in the hyperconverged platform space.
Nutanix seems to have absolutely hit some of the marks that we were looking for, which is bringing a platform that can operate across multiple applications. It can be dynamically expanded, but underlying that, it uses common technology, common hardware. It is not married to a single piece of vendor hardware.
And Nutanix has been an excellent partner in the sense that they always are looking to solve our problem.
We're eager to really learn how that can change the way that the public cloud services change the business for many of the companies that are out there today.
The Nutanix on Dell solution makes perfect sense to us. Dell is our standard preferred server platform. And by having Nutanix on Dell hardware allows us to streamline the support. One of the value that Nutanix platform brought to us was its ease of deployment. The Acropolis hypervisor came installed with the unit. The management interface, it's extremely clean, simple to use. We quickly realized that we can scale this platform very easily. Once we put the Splunk protocol on there, the performance gain is immediate. 2 to 3 times of search performance. Our latency has dropped 3 times in terms of indexing. We're indexing more events than before with lower time. With the Nutanix platform, we reduced our data center footprint by 40%. Our TCO is around 25%. We are able to deploy resources at a much quicker pace that is not measurable.
And we do today have different applications that do sit in the public cloud space. So we know over time, as we resolve certain compliance and other challenges, that we will need to bridge between the on-premise cloud solution that we're looking to Nutanix to fulfill with the public cloud. When we looked at Nutanix Cloud Connect, it was pretty clear to us how it allowed us to leverage not only the on-premise, but easily integrate with the Amazon and the Azure and other public cloud services. And I'm hoping with a close partnership, we can even do workload balancing across the public and the private cloud that we're planning to put in place.
With Nutanix, we have all that information at our fingertips. So we know how to scale very easily. We understand what our current capacity use case is. We are able to project and plan capacity at a better way than ever before. And it really frees up our system engineers to focus on better things such as automation, so we don't have to worry about infrastructure.
What was core to us was protecting our data. There's just a certain amount of data and data that's used in applications that we simply cannot take the risk of any kind to sit in a place where we can't control it. But what impressed us about working with Nutanix was they understood that demand, if you will, from a cloud-like capability in a public space, but how can you bring it in? And how can you bring it internal to a company where they can now manage that like if it was an internal cloud service? Nutanix gets it. They understand the evolution of what it means to go from the virtualized to now the cloud space, but yet within your own environments where you can manage it and you can expand it and scale it.
Nasdaq is constantly pushing boundary on the technology it uses. We look for partners that would embrace that, to work with us, to develop and grow together. Nutanix definitely fits that profile.